From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate. Federal leaders hit the home stretch of the election campaign today as advance polls open following two high-stakes debates.
Starting today, voters can cast their ballots in advance polls that will be open until Monday, generally from 9 in the morning to 9 at night in each jurisdiction. Liberal leader Mark Carney will be in the GTA today, with a busy day of remarks, media availabilities, visits to small businesses, and finally a meet and greet in the evening. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh will visit a farm in Quebec and make an announcement before going to BC to vote and meet with local Muslim community leaders. And Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre will hold a press conference in Montreal this morning. David Bowles, The Canadian Press.
A Freedom Convoy organizer is asking for a stay of proceedings in an effort to escape any jail time for his conviction for criminal mischief. Chris Barber, along with Tamara Leach, was found guilty of mischief for their roles in the 2022 mass protest in Ottawa. Barber is arguing that he sought advice from lawyers, police, and a Superior Court judge, all on the illegality of the protest, and therefore the proceedings should be halted. The nonprofit Justice Center for Constitutional Freedoms has been aiding Barber's efforts. Speaking of incarceration, a Maryland senator has met with a man at the center of a high-profile case after he was wrongly deported to a foreign prison in El Salvador.
Senator Chris Van Hollen has met in El Salvador with Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a man the Trump administration shipped to a notorious gang prison there, despite an immigration court order preventing his deportation. Prior to the meeting, the senator said he wanted to see and hear from Abrego Garcia.
Is he doing okay? Because nobody has any communication with him.
Van Hollen posted a photo of the meeting but did not provide an update on Abrego Garcia's status. The senator did say he'd called Abrego Garcia's wife to pass along a message of love. El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele also posted images of the meeting, saying now that he's been confirmed healthy, he gets the honor of staying in El Salvador's custody. I'm Ben Thomas.
Witnesses say fear and panic swept across Florida State University's campus during a deadly shooting Thursday. As of this morning, however, the terror and confusion has been replaced with memorials of candles and flowers for the 2 men killed and 6 others wounded. Investigators say the son of a sheriff's deputy opened fire with his mother's former service weapon. The shooter survived his encounter with police. His motive remains unclear. And finally, Drake is now complaining about rival rapper Kendrick Lamar's performance of Not Like Us at this year's Super Bowl. The Canadian hip-hop superstar added it to his defamation lawsuit Wednesday, targeting Universal Music Group over the diss track and its allegations of pedophilia. The initial suit was filed in January in federal court in New York. Universal Music, the parent record label for both artists, says the allegations are baseless. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Ottawa Senators tuned up for the postseason with a 7-5 victory over the Carolina Hurricanes in the regular season finale for both teams. Meanwhile, the Sens' opponents in round 1, the Toronto Maple Leafs, they downed the Detroit Red Wings 4-3 in their regular season finale. Scott Laughton scored 56 seconds into overtime to give the Leafs the win. Also, Calgary thumped the LA Kings 5-1. The Flames forward Nazem Kadri with 2 goals in the effort. Now we look ahead to the playoff schedule. Winnipeg will host St. Louis on Saturday. Toronto welcomes Ottawa in the Battle of Ontario on Sunday. And on Monday, Edmonton will visit Los Angeles, while Montreal will play at Washington. Still on the ice, Canada has a berth in the Final Four at the World Women's Hockey Championship, taking on Finland Saturday. The other semifinal pits the U.S. against host Czechia. And the Jays start a 3-game homestand against the Mariners today. From the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.